Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be kind of warming up in Siege and, just talking about a couple of things. And now that I think about it, it's not really a couple of things. It's mostly just one thing, and that one thing is the PS5. I'm 10,000% sure that, a lot of people know what a PS5 is. And it's the console that pretty much every kid wants for Christmas, including me. Kind of I asked for it. I will not lie. Um, and as the as Christmas time or as Christmas approaches, we start to crave the console a lot more. And as you probably know, they're very expensive. Number one, number two, they are incredibly hard to find. And most of them are sold out. There was this guy I seen a post on Instagram about the PS5 box being sold for $700 itself. The box, not the console, just simply the box. And I know that, not everybody will get what they want in life. I'm totally aware of that. It's actually happened to me a couple of times. But, as I said, the PS5, it's sold out in pretty much every store, from what I'm gathering. And, people want the PS5, obviously. Because if people are thinking paying $700 just for the box itself, they're obviously wanting the PS5. But they're sold out. Number two, Sony is not making more of them, like as in there is no more in production. And that kind of makes me mad. It just disappoints me. Number one, because there are continuous ads that I see on YouTube that keep promoting the PS5. And guess what? They're promoting the console, but they're not producing the console, if that makes sense. They're just, so they're pretty much promoting, they're in my mind, they're promoting a product that pretty much doesn't exist anymore. And in my mind, that doesn't really make sense. So if you're trying to, get more profit, which obviously Sony is getting a lot of, and just people in general are getting a lot of, because the box was $700, not even the console. So, like, it just doesn't make sense to me that they're promoting a product that doesn't exist, in my mind. Obviously it does exist, but it just isn't in production anymore. So they're promoting a product that just is pretty much invisible. So pretty much the logical idea is, to make more, put them out to the public, and pretty much just see how fast they pretty much sell out, and you know, see how many are sold, so that when, Jesus, my God, when they do get sold out, they pretty much make double, double the consoles, like the double amount of the consoles, so that, you know, you can put out more of the product itself, and obviously make more profit. And just the one thing that doesn't make sense is they're not making, they're not putting any of the consoles in production anymore, and obviously that doesn't make it doesn't, like, profit. It doesn't give them profit. And since they're not making profit, it just doesn't really make sense, because obviously the more consoles that they sell, the more profit they're going to bring in. And pretty much, like, who doesn't want money, pretty much? Like, Sony, what are you thinking? As far as pretty much just not making more, which is causing you to not bring a lot of money in anymore. So, like, if you have like, if you just want to, like, talk about the console and all that, just go in the comments down below and tell me your thoughts, because I mean, obviously, I mean, it's being sold out very fast, being sold out, like, just inhumane fast. And that'll bring me on to my next point. Bots and macros. They're if you're not, like, familiar with, like, macros or bots, in this situation, so what people do is they, like, pretty much create bots, or they program bots to, pretty much spam by and autofill their information, to where to, like, send it, and all the credit card and all that, stuff. They pretty much autofill that in at inhumane speeds, and, like, there are, that also is another thing, that, you know, kind of disappoints me, to be honest, where people are pretty much just not letting, any more people, from pretty much buying, the consoles anymore, and because they're doing that, there's a high chance that, pretty much the next time, we may get the console, or, like, just humans, like, just, like, people who don't, know how to make these bots, or just don't have these bots in general, it will pretty much put them at a disadvantage, to the point where like a year, like next year, probably like summer, maybe like maybe like I don't know, September, August, kind of time. It'll pretty much be um them that's probably the time that they will get the console, and obviously that'll kind of it'll I don't I don't want to say put them at a disadvantage, but that's kind of what it is. It puts them at a disadvantage from the console pretty much being out for a half a year, and them pretty much getting it a half a year later. Um, but yeah, it's just mind-boggling, and I'm not trying to sound butthurt, but that is kind of how I'm like saying this, but it's kind of hypocritical that you know, these people are setting up bots and not letting other people get their thing, their whatever they want, and in this case it's PS5. And it's hypocritical that they just do this, and you know, they prevent people from getting what they want, and yeah, it's just, but that's life. That's life, and you know, I'm unfortunately I'm certain that I'm possibly not going to get a PS5, and many other people aren't going to get a PS5 either. And to be like, I guess a fun fact, if you want to call it that, I've never had a PlayStation. I've always been Xbox. My dad had the original Xbox, and that's I think that was like the second console that I've ever had. But yeah, it's just it's hypocritical, and you know, but that's pretty much the world. You know, it's that's unfortunate about this world. There are people that will only care about themselves, and you know, there are scrawny little millionaires out there that'll pretty much sell that pay like millions of dollars just to you know, get these consoles. And yeah, it's just mind-boggling, because you know, at the point where Sony does put these in productions, it'll pretty much be like what happened already. They will be sold out in pretty much minutes, 2 minutes. I've heard they've been sold out, and you know, it's just, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's genuinely pretty, I don't know, it's just crazy. And it's all because of these bots or macros. And yeah, that's my thoughts on the PS5, I guess.
Diffuser planted. Defended from enemy action.
There's no safe place to hide in here.
45 seconds left.
But yeah, I've asked for the PS5 for Christmas, and yeah, it's, as I said, it's a, oh, Jesus God, it's a small chance that I might get it. Well, my god.
15 seconds remaining. Five seconds left until the bomb is secured.
We'll just let the claymores do the work.
Hostile bomb
Ah,
successful.
that was chaotic and funny, to be honest. But yeah, that's that's just reality of what I've pretty much discussed. That's just reality in these kind of situations where people are hypocritical about you know, a lot of things. And you know, luckily there are generous people in the world that will put them aside and, you know, help others. But you know, it there are those people, as I said, there are people out there in the world that are like that, but you know, there are also um uh, you know, opposites. Um but yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Um If you enjoyed it, go ahead and leave a like. If you think, you know, I proved some, you know, uh, valid points here, go in the comments down below and let me know. If you uh, have any other points to state, you know, go in the comments down below and, you know, tell me what you think about it. Um, and make sure you're subscribed and have all notifications on. And as always, have a nice rest of your day.